Since its launch in 2023, Natural 9 BV's Shuffle Casino has been so popular, probably because of its local lottery, but that's all great for marketing. What's it like to sign up? What kind of games can you play? What promotions are available? And even what payment methods can you use? We cover these and more in our Crypto Casino bonus Shuffle Casino review. We're going to get started real quick by going through the welcome offer, and then we're going to sign up and take things from there. Starting strong with the welcome bonus, right now there is $1,000 up for grabs. We have 100% deposit match here, which you can access with a $20 minimum deposit. What really matters most is the wagering requirement. So we have a 35x on bonus and also on the deposit amount. So in practice, if you make a $10 deposit, that's $350 in wagers to clear the first $10. Then the second $10 in bonus amount also requires $350 to clear it. Now, it's up to you to decide if that's worth your time or not, but we're going to move on right to the sign up process. Getting started here is very easy. Once you click the purple register button, a one-page form shows up just like so, and you can choose to sign up using your Google account or just your email and password. The entire process takes around 2 to 3 seconds to complete and you're in. Once logged in, this is what the interface looks like. In my opinion, this is very intuitive. Every single thing you would want is on the left panel, and when you toggle between casino here and spots, the available options will also change so that whatever you're looking for is within one-click access. Now that we're in the promotion section, one of the things you would notice first is there's no mention of the welcome bonus here. While it exists, the only way you can access it is to contact customer support via live chat. This is the casino's way of trying to curb bonus abuse, but it's a problem if you're a first-time user who have never heard about Shuffle and know nothing about the kind of offers that they have. You would be missing out on your 100% deposit match. So what you want to do is make sure you contact support to activate it before your very first deposit on the site. Moving on from that, we have 11 or more pages here of promotional offers. These are the current promotions, which are a mix of esports, casino gaming, and sports betting. However, they're all time limited. So whenever you come here on Shuffle, you would find offers that are currently running and some that have expired. For this reason, we can't go in depth into any of these bonuses because obviously they would run out any moment from now. Yet the share number is pretty brilliant. As you can see down here, there are over 11 pages of bonuses. So there's really no complaint about not finding an offer to claim at any point in time. Back to the navigation, you can find options of different games categories up here and also find other options down here. Now you might wonder why there are two different categorizations of the same games. Well, when you click on them, you do not find the same arrangement of games. We're going to test that with the slots. So when you click on slots here, it starts with Zeus, Unchained, Hold and Heat, Fat Santa, etc. These games are just the normal slot games that are available. You do not get to know if they're exclusive. You don't get to know if anyone gives you early access. But when you come here and click on slots, it starts with what you can get on early access, which is Invictus at the moment. You can even find Shuffle Spin Man, which is an exclusive slot for Shuffle Casino created by Hacksaw. So I really cannot explain why there's a difference in the categorizations depending on where you click. But that also, to me, is a UI flaw because players can miss out on early access games, for example, if they choose to click on the options that we saw at the top here. However, let's talk about the variations of games because what I see here is pretty brilliant. You have very interesting titles like Lay Bandit, Duck Hunters, and Wanted Dead or a Wild. If you're a fan of very, very popular slots, you can even play Big Bass Bonanza 1000. For finding the games, everything is also very simple. You have the option to search through the 30 plus software providers here so you can narrow things down even more, or just use the search bar here and type in the name of the game you would like to play. The slots make the most of the 5,000 plus games on this site, so over 4,000 of them are slot games. That gives you more than enough to explore while you're here. Moving on from slots, we're going to check out the live casino section. If you would like to select games by name, you can also use the search option or also filter by providers like we saw in the slot section. Here, all the staples are available. You have roulette, blackjack, baccarat in different variations. For example, this is the first time I would be seeing Playboy roulette, but of course, it comes down to the theme. The gameplay remains pretty much the same. If you want things like Andabaha as well, you can find them. All you have to do is scroll down. We have Super Andabaha here, and there's Crazy Pachinko. So there's so much you can play in the live dealer section. Overall, there are about 200 titles or 200 tables here that you can explore. The beautiful thing is all visuals are in 4K. There are no glitches. The hosts are very interactive and interesting to communicate with. So feel free to explore the available titles that are here. We're in the original section right now, and there are 11 games to choose from. All of this created by Shuffle's in-house team. Now, these are different from the exclusive titles because those ones were made by other software providers, but specifically for Shuffle. As for the games we have here, there are provably fair options like dice, mine, plinko, limbo, and other variations of the classics of blackjack and roulette. This right here, Will, is a version of roulette you probably haven't seen before, so you want to check it out. If we're going to rate the portfolio of games at Shuffle, we're going to give it a 10 over 10 because everything is covered from table games to crash games and even slots. However, it's a bit sad that you can't play demo games unless you have completed your KYC. I'm going to quickly switch from the casino to the sports section now. Let's see what they've got going on as well. If you're a sports bettor, you are in luck because everything is available here from normal sports to esports. As you can see, there's soccer, tennis, baseball, basketball, and even esports options like Dota 2. When it comes to tournaments as well, everything is available. Currently, the LOL MSI tournament is ongoing, and you can see it on the left side here, down, and as well as the Wimbledon. If you would want to bet on that, it's available. FIFA World Cup is also available. All you need to do is keep scrolling and you would find as many options as possible. However, when it comes to odds, that's where it gets more interesting. You can change the format as you would like. Yeah, you would find the options here. So you can click on it and choose fractional, American, Indonesian, Hong Kong, etc. It's up to you and what you understand. Scrolling back up, you would also find what everyone else is betting on. So, for example, this person has bet on these games at this odd, and this is the bet amount. That gives you an idea of what to bet on, just in case you're unsure and would want to see what other people have going on. You can also check your bets from here by clicking on My Bet or check who the high rollers are. You can see how much they're betting and on which games here. And finally, you can check on weekly races as well. Great. So what other features do we have in the sports betting section? Here you can see the live bet option. So if you want to bet live, bet in real time because you're following a game, it's available right here. Talking about odds in general, I compared the odds on Shuffle with those on big brands like Bet365, and there really wasn't much difference. So that tells you what we've got here is quite competitive, especially on games like football. All the basics from games to promotions covered. These are now the range of payment methods you can explore. Shuffle is a crypto only casino. So if you want Trump coin, it's available. If you want sheep, it's available. Ton and many more. All you have to do is scroll through this list and choose the coin that best suits you. Now, if you struggle with conversions, you do not know what the value of certain cryptocurrencies are in fiat, you can come down here and click on display in fiat. Just turn on the button here and it will show you what the amount of crypto you have equals to in specific fiat currencies. preferably the USD. As for how long it takes to make payments, deposits are nearly instant. However, withdrawals can take anywhere from 3 hours to 10 hours, depending on how fast your withdrawal has been processed, whether or not you've completed your KYC, and also the number of block confirmations required based on the coin that you have selected. Safety wise, Shuffle is pretty safe. Aside being owned by Natural 9BV, it runs on a Curacao gambling license and also uses SSL encryption to secure every single information you're going to provide as you sign up or during the course of your stay on the site. You can contact the support team via email or live chat. With email, it's support@shuffle.com, and the response time is usually between an hour and 24 hours, depending on the number of requests they're attending to. However, for live chat, it's very fast. We got a response within 3 seconds, and the support personnel was also very, very helpful, very cordial, and resolved our queries in a matter of 10-15 minutes. Shuffle is also one of the brands that knows very well how to engage a community. They've got communities on Telegram, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and even X. Aside that, they have a very interesting VIP program. So the more you play, the more rewards you get. Clicking on the VIP program here, you will find a 9-tier VIP program starting from wood all the way to diamond. Now, for each level, you have different things to benefit, like instant rake back, weekly bonuses, and even a VIP host dedicated to you. Now, from the moment you register, you become a part of the VIP program, which is really good. For some casinos, it's usually invite only. So this gives you early access and you don't really have to struggle. All you need to do is keep playing and accumulate as many XP coins, or rather points, as you can. The more you accumulate, the higher you go in the VIP program. What is Shuffle doing when it comes to responsible gambling? All the way down here, you would find Shuffle Wise, and when you click on it, it brings you to this page where you find every single thing regarding responsible gambling. You can set limits yourself. For example, if you toggle to gambling limits, you can click set gambling limits and then choose the type of limit you want. So if you want a wager limit, loss limit, or you just want to limit time period, you can do all of that here. So when you click on game responsible, it will take you directly to the Gamble Aware website, where you would find a live chat option or a phone number to talk to someone if you need an extra assistance. Now, for mobile usability, we have used Shuffle on a tablet and on smartphones, and it's pretty much the same experience as what you have seen here on the desktop version. Right now, there's no mobile app, but there's really no need for that because all the features are available when you play on your browser. What's important is that you have a very good browser, the latest version of it, preferably Google Chrome, and very stable internet speed. As for load time, it's between 3 to 4 seconds, just as it is on the computer. Again, it boils down to your internet access. Finally, we're going to give Shuffle an 8/10. One, because the navigation could be better. There were a couple of things that we wanted to see and we just couldn't because they are not readily available. Like number one, the welcome offer, and secondly, not being able to access demo games without completing the KYC is really not a smart move, in my opinion, because there are many players who just want to test out the site and see what these games feel like before they engage. Aside that, every other part of the navigation I think works pretty well. The website is great on mobile as well, and security is pretty decent. Let us know what you think about Shuffle Casino in the comment section, and see you in the next review.